Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. My name is Jess and today we are going to be going through my trash. No, but seriously, these are all products that I've basically used up since the beginning of the year. It is now April, so I guess you could say these are my quarter one empties. And honestly, I haven't looked in this bag in a while, so I don't even remember what's all in here. Most of it is skincare, beauty related. Now, I can't take credit for this video idea. I know a lot of people have been doing empties for years on YouTube. The one that I can think of off the top of my head is Taylor Wynn. I will have her channel linked down below. I always watch her empties videos, so I figured I would do one of my own. If you like these types of videos, or if you want to see more like them from me, please give this video a like so I know you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's get into all my empty products for the first quarter of 2025. Now, like I said, I don't really remember everything that's in this bag, so I'm just gonna start grabbing things. We'll just pull out the first thing that I grab, and that is this Tropic Glow Firming Sugar Scrub from Tree Hut. I have already repurchased this, and this is probably my second or third of these. I mainly use this for the scent. I'm gonna be honest with you, I could not tell you if this is actually firming or not, but it is a really good exfoliator. Obviously, Tree Hut has a lot of scents of their sugar scrubs. Like I said, I just prefer the scent of this one, so that's why I keep repurchasing this one. It's just so like tropical. It doesn't have any scent notes, so I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't even tell you exactly what the scent is. It just smells so good, and this is something that I'm definitely going to keep repurchasing, obviously, because I already repurchased it. Second thing out of the bag is this Soap and Glory Face Soap and Clarity Vitamin C Facial Wash. Now, there is still some product left in here, but I found this a couple months ago just under the bathroom sink, and I was like, I need to probably just get rid of it because it's so old. I do remember really enjoying this face wash, and this is more of a drugstore face wash. I got it at Target, but my issue with this is it does not have a pump. I prefer pumps with my face wash. If this came in a pump, I would repurchase it in a heartbeat just because it is at Target. I started using something else that had a pump, so that's why this one is now going to actually get thrown away. But Soap and Glory, if you're watching this, you're probably not. But if you're watching this, please add a pump to this if possible, because then I will repurchase it again. Next out of the bag, keeping with the face wash theme, I guess, this is the Deep Cleanse by TATCHA. I had this face wash in the shower for the longest time, and I did enjoy this as well. It's a little bit exfoliating, which is nice, but I did really enjoy it. Like I said, I kept it in the shower, and I would take off my makeup and then wash my face in the shower with this, which I know a lot of people say you're not supposed to wash your face in the shower. I don't care. I do it anyways. I've never had a problem. So this one, it was good. Would I repurchase? Maybe if there was a pump, but also it's higher end, and I have other drugstore cleansers that I do really enjoy, so probably won't be repurchasing anytime soon, but you never know. Another face wash. This is the last one in the bag, I promise. This is the Naturium Niacinamide Cleansing Jelly 3%. I really enjoyed this as well. This is one that obviously it has a pump, so of course you know I love it. This is another one that's at the drugstore. I also got this one at Target. I really enjoyed this one, and it was very gentle. I have more sensitive and dry skin, so I typically look for cleansers that aren't going to make my skin even more dry and aren't going to irritate it. So I did really enjoy this. I probably would repurchase it in the future. For now, I'm using something else, but again, this one has a pump, so I really do like it. More skincare. This one is disgusting. So this is the TATCHA Pure One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. This is a travel size or a sample. This one I really liked. I don't typically use cleansing oils or things like that to take my makeup off. I use my makeup eraser, but I did really enjoy this and it did get everything off. Would I repurchase? Probably not, because I know there's a lot of drugstore alternatives. I think e.l.f. has a really good cleansing balm. Obviously, this is a cleansing oil, so it's not the exact same thing. Also, this bottle is just so messy. Like, it's just such a mess that I don't know if I would repurchase it, because again, there's stuff out there that's basically the same and it's cheaper, so I probably won't repurchase this one, but I did enjoy using it. More skincare. We have the Bioma D Puff and Brighten Eye Gel. This I got at Target. I do like this product because it comes in a pump. Of course, we know I love my pumps, but I will say it says to use a 1 or 2 pumps. I don't know how to describe it. It just seemed like one pump was a lot for even under both of my eyes, and most of the time I only use like about half a pump for under both of my eyes. Also, I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't tell you if I really saw a difference in my under eyes. I don't really have dark circles though, so I'm probably not the best person to test out the brightening part of the claims, but it was a good eye gel. I probably won't repurchase it though, just because, again, it's a gel and I don't typically like having gel products underneath my eyes. It just felt like it took a while to really sink into my skin, so probably won't be repurchasing this one. More skincare. I have not one, but 2 of the Bioma Moisturizing Rich Cream Moisturizers. This I did really enjoy. Also, there's a pump. I have obviously repurchased this a couple times and I'm currently using it right now. It's not the most moisturizing. I've used more moisturizers in the past, but I do really enjoy this. It's at the drugstore. It's really good and I have repurchased it, so I probably will continue to repurchase it in the future. But if anyone has any recommendations for a really like thick moisturizer, please let me know. This one is nice in the morning, but I feel like it's not thick enough for at night, and I know I'll probably need to get something in a jar in order to get that in a moisturizer, but this is really good for daytime use and it wears well under makeup, so I really do enjoy this and I will probably continue to repurchase it in the future unless I find something else that I enjoy more. I only have a couple more skincare products and then we're gonna move on to some other things. This is the Tower 20 SOS spray. I got at Sephora, and this is one of those like samples that you can buy when you're in the checkout line. It is good and I do enjoy it, but I feel like there's probably something better that you could get from the drugstore, or not even better, but like something that's basically the same from the drugstore. I couldn't tell you exactly how much this was because I bought this so long ago. It took me a while to go through it just because it was so small that I was trying not to use it all the time, and because I was using it so sparingly, I wasn't really using it enough to really get some good thoughts on if I enjoyed the product or not. I know a lot of people really enjoy this and it's good for sensitive skin, so maybe in the future I will repurchase the regular size bottle and use it, but I do have something else that I'm currently using that is from the drugstore, so for now I will not be repurchasing, but who knows, maybe in the future I'll try it again. Another facial spray, this one is the Luminous Dewy Skin Mist from TATCHA. This one is basically empty, so I can't get much more out of it, so we're gonna get rid of it. This is just a travel size, so again, something that I didn't really use a ton because it's so small, and also I didn't really use it a bunch of consecutive days, so I don't really have too many thoughts on it. Can't really give you a good review. Again, it's a nice skin mist, but it is more higher end, and again, I have a drugstore facial mist that I'm using currently that I do really enjoy, so probably won't repurchase this in the future, but again, like the Tower 28, who knows, maybe I will. This is the last technically skincare product. This is the Summer Fridays Shade Drops Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Mineral Milk Sunscreen. If you've been on my channel for a little while, then you know that I love this sunscreen. This is probably the second bottle I've used up. I have another one in the bathroom right now. I've obviously already repurchased it, and I love the sunscreen. It wears really well under makeup and it layers really nicely. It also wears well on its own. Most days when I'm going to work, I don't wear makeup, especially lately. I've just been trying to let my skin breathe a little bit more. So this looks really nice on its own, and it's not too luminous, but it also doesn't dry out my skin, which is really nice because, as I said earlier, I do have more dry sensitive skin, so this is a really nice sunscreen. It is a mineral sunscreen as well, and it just, again, wears really well under makeup, and I do really enjoy this, so I will definitely keep repurchasing this in the future. I'm probably about halfway through the one that I have now, so once I get low on that bottle, I'm definitely going to be repurchasing. This one, I literally used every last drop of it because it's that good, so definitely recommend if you are looking for a good sunscreen. Moving on to some makeup products. Now, first off, I have the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. This is in the shade Light 6W. This is my more like tan summer shade. Obviously, there's still a little bit in this tube, but I've pretty much gotten as much as I can out of it, and I've had this tube since last year, so it definitely needs to go. I do enjoy this. It's a hyaluronic acid tinted moisturizer, so very moisturizing. I do obviously prep my skin with moisturizer, my sunscreen, but this is really nice. It wears really well throughout the day. I don't typically have any issues with it. It's also a cheaper product. You can get it at the drugstore, you can get it at Ulta, and it's just really nice, and I've obviously repurchased it. So we'll probably keep repurchasing this because out of all the drugstore like foundations and things that I've tried, this one I enjoy the most, and it has a pump, which is a perk. But definitely recommend if you're in the market for a tinted moisturizer that's definitely more on the hydrating side. Another product, and I couldn't even tell you what this is, I do not remember. This is the NYX, I believe it's the powder brow pencil. I'll have it linked down below if you're interested in it. This, I literally used all of it, and the last time I tried to use it and sharpen it, the rest of the pencil fell out. So there's literally nothing else I can use out of this pencil. I liked this pencil. I liked the color. It was really nice and it was easy to use, but I'm just not a big fan of brow pencils that you have to sharpen. I am a huge fan of the NYX micro brow pencil, which I have talked about on this channel before. This one was good. It just, I have other pencils that I use more and that I prefer. The micro brow pencil has such a fine tip, which is really nice, and this, I just felt like I couldn't really get that out of it. So I probably won't be repurchasing this one just because it's not what I prefer in a brow pencil, but it was still a good brow pencil, just not for me. I have a couple mascaras here. These are the ColourPop Act Natural and Defining Mascara and Level Up Lengthening Mascara. I have used both of these in the past multiple times. Obviously, I've used the tubes, but I've repurchased them a couple times each. The Level Up Lengthening Mascara is good, and I do enjoy it. These are both in the shade Black, but I'm not a huge fan of lengthening mascaras. I prefer my mascaras to be more volumizing, and this just didn't really give that to me. I'm gonna be honest, the only reason I have this one is because I thought I was grabbing the Act Natural and I accidentally grabbed this instead, and I didn't notice until I went to go use it, so obviously I just used it up. So there's that one. I probably won't repurchase that one again unless I accidentally do, but I do really enjoy the Act Natural Defining Mascara. This one definitely gives me more of the volume that I'm looking for. Now, it's not a volumizing mascara. It's, like the name says, a natural mascara, but I do prefer this one over the lengthening one. I'm actually wearing this one on my eyes today, and this is just a good everyday mascara for me, at least. I don't wear lashes. I don't really go all out on my eye makeup, so this gets the job done for me, and I will probably keep repurchasing this one just because it's like $7 at Target, so definitely affordable. It might not last the longest time, but I think you're only really supposed to use mascaras for like 3 months anyways before you get rid of them. So, but I will obviously repurchase this one. I already did, and I'm using it now. Last makeup product. Now this I've had for a really long time, and I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't tell you the last time I used this, and it's been so long, which is why I'm getting rid of it, because there is still like the teeniest amount of product in here. But this is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. It says it's up to 16-hour wear. I'm not the person to wear my makeup for that many hours, but I did really like this setting mist, if I remember correctly. Like I said, it's been a really long time since I've used it, so I feel like my review isn't going to be the most accurate, but this has a pretty fine mist. Yeah, there's still some in there. I need to get rid of it because I've had it for a really long time. It's cheap. It's e.l.f. It's at the drugstore, so I will probably repurchase this, but I don't typically use setting spray because, again, I don't really wear makeup on an everyday basis. Mainly, I wear makeup when I'm streaming, And honestly, I'm only really wearing makeup for like 4 or 5 hours at a time. So I don't use setting sprays. But if I were to start using setting spray again, I would probably repurchase this one. But for now, it's obviously going to get tossed. A couple other like skincare, lip care kind of things. These are Eos lip balms, and there is one more that's in my purse that I need to grab and toss. These, I don't know if the issue is that I've had them for a few years, maybe like 2 years, and I just started using them, or what the issue was. I used these like 2 weeks ago for like a few days, and again, I don't know if it's because they're old or what, but I think I had an allergic reaction to them. So I've barely used these, but honestly, they just need to go because I think I just can't use them. So I have other lip products that I prefer to use over these anyways. I just found them. And so I was like, well, maybe I'll try to use them. Nope, never again. Sorry, Eos, gotta go. All right, there's only a couple things left in the bag. This is the Cult Collection Pomegranate and Argan Oil Shower Gel. I think Cult Collection is the brand name. I couldn't tell you. This I got from my nail salon because they were doing like spend $50, get like a bag of goodies, and I had gotten my nails done and a pedicure, so obviously it was over 50 bucks. I did enjoy the scent of this, but the bottle isn't my favorite. Obviously it got pretty like messed up when I was using it in the shower. I don't even know where I would buy this from, if I'm being honest. Right now, I'm just using some Bath & Body Works body washes that I've been accumulating over the last couple years. And also we just used Dove body wash, so I probably won't repurchase this, but I did enjoy the scent of it. It was a shower gel. I don't know. It was good, but not good enough for me to repurchase, if that makes any sense. This bottle is pretty gross, but this is the Pacific Pear Recover and Restore Damage Repair Shampoo from Saltaire. I had the conditioner as well, but I think I already threw that away. This I was only holding on to because I had more shampoo than conditioner, as most of us typically do. And I was using this to wash my bangs about halfway through the week. So I really liked the scent of this, but I am currently using their curl one, even though my hair isn't like curly, it's more like wavy. I mean, I don't know, it was nice. It has a pump. I don't know what else to really say. I couldn't tell you if it really repaired any damage that I have in my hair. My hair isn't super damaged. I get it colored every like 2.5, 3 months, depending on the time of year and how busy I am. And I also haven't really been using heat on my hair that much lately, mainly on my bangs. So my hair's not really super damaged. I don't know why I went with this for the first scent that I was using with Saltaire, but I did enjoy it. So I probably would repurchase for the scent, but I couldn't tell you if it actually restores damage or not. But it was really nice. It has a pump. It's at the drugstore, so it's not super expensive. Will I repurchase? Maybe. We'll just have to see what I end up going for when I go to get more shampoo and conditioner. We also have in here the Crest 3D White Brilliance Vibrant Peppermint toothpaste. This, I've already repurchased this. I really like the Crest 3D White toothpaste, and I mean, most toothpastes are the same, but I do like the 3D White collection, I guess you could say. I did already repurchase one of these and I'm currently using it, so I mean, it's a toothpaste. I couldn't tell you if it really whitens my teeth a lot. I don't have the whitest teeth. I drink coffee, I drink soda. Does this really whiten your teeth? I don't know. It's a good toothpaste. I've obviously repurchased it already, so I'll probably keep repurchasing it, but it's just toothpaste. I don't know if anyone's even really interested in hearing about toothpaste, because is toothpaste really that exciting? I know some people include toothpaste in their empties, so I did too. Now the last thing in here is something that I have repurchased already a couple times. This is probably like the third bottle of these that I've gone through. This is the Ollie Pro and Prebiotic. These are the gummies. These are a peach flavor. These you just take one a day, and it's supposed to be good for your gut health. There's probably better things out there for your gut health, but these I can just get at Target when I pick up other products that I can only get from there. So I have repurchased these. Obviously, I have another container of these under the bathroom sink right now that I'm currently using. So these are good. Again, probably something better for your gut health. If anyone has any recommendations for pre and probiotics, let me know in the comments. These are just easy because it's 1 gummy a day. You don't have to take it with food or water. You just take it whenever. So I take it at night before I go to bed because that's usually when I remember. So yeah, I'll probably keep repurchasing them unless I find something else that seems to be better for you. I mean, I don't think these are necessarily bad for you, but it's probably not the best to be using like a gummy vitamin. So, but until then, I am going to keep repurchasing these. I couldn't tell you if these really help with like gut health or anything like that. I've never really had like gut problems, but I don't know. I just know pre and probiotics are good for you and good to take. So I've been taking these for the last few months, and I'm going to keep repurchasing these up until I find something that's better for you, I guess you could say. But until then, I'll keep repurchasing these and using these and just keep getting some good stuff in my gut and working on my gut health. And those are all my empties for the first quarter of 2025. Hopefully I kept your attention and didn't ramble on too long, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more of these in the future, please let me know down in the comments any products that you would like to see me use, or if there are any products that you've used up that you recommend or that you don't recommend. So definitely leave me your comments down below. But thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Again, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like before you leave and subscribe if you have not already done so. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye. And now I can finally throw all this in the trash, and Ryan will ask me why I have a bag of trash underneath the bathroom sink, which, I'm gonna be honest, he probably didn't even know this was under the sink until now. So if you're watching this, sorry babe. Very moisturizing. Don't do it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just yapping at this point.